Everyone, gather around. We're about to tell the tale of Red Rock West. Hi, I'm Dave Watkins, and we're not really going to tell the tale of Red Rock West, but we will talk about the movie. We're going to take a look at this incredible slipbox put out by Cinématographe, which is a sublabel of Vinegar Syndrome. Vinegar Syndrome is known for saving movies that may have otherwise gone forgotten, like for instance something like Bloodhook or Pandemonium. Now these movies will never be forgotten. They also will throw out something like a 1980s kids movie like Cloak and Dagger. This is done really well, and David Cronenberg's Existence. They'll just throw out something that could possibly even be getting a Criterion release, but they do a damn fine job. Now, Red Rock West is a 1993 movie. It stars Nicolas Cage in a very subtle but effective performance. Dennis Hopper, J.T. Walsh, and Laura Flynn Boyle. Now, this is a very underrated modern noir film. It takes place in Red Rock, Wyoming, and it uses Western motifs. I first saw this on cable back in the 90s. I really appreciated it, but like fine wine, and not like this type of wine. This is fine at first, but now 5 years later, if I pop this thing open, it's probably not going to go over too good. But like fine wine, Red Rock West has only gotten better over time. Let's take a look at it. It's got a little ribbon here. You pull this out, and voila, got a book, Red Rock West. What is inside? A red page. Now that is cool. No, I'm just kidding. So it's got a bunch of wordage and tells a story about the movie. You got a picture of Nicolas Cage. You turn it here. You got J.T. Walsh, Laura Flynn Boyle, and who you're going to see next? It's going to be Dennis Hopper. We saw that one coming, but. And then it's got a bunch of pictures, different pictures from the movie. It's a pretty cool book. In the back, here's the disc. It says Red Rock West on it. It has the Cinematographe icon in the back. Now this is a Blu-ray disc, but it has been transferred to 4K. Let's read the technical specs. New 4K restoration from the 35mm interpositive. So it was mastered to 4K, but then put on a Blu-ray disc. Now it looks very nice. It's going to be a very similar experience than if you actually had the 4K here. As far as the transfer, the colors look natural throughout. Everything is sharp and crisp. Even the nighttime scenes, which lean towards blue, and there's a lot of shadow play in effect, they all look terrific. Even if they eventually put out a 4K release of this, I'm more than likely going to stick with this offering because I'm very impressed with the presentation. A little bit about the movie. So Nicolas Cage's character he goes across the country to Wyoming for a job interview, a job he thinks he has, but then when they interview him, he's an honest guy, so he can't lie to them about an old army injury, and it's a construction job, so they can't hire him. His friend offers him some money, but he turns it down because of his integrity. But then he goes forward, and he ends up with hardly any money. He ends up in Red Rock West. He goes into a bar looking for work. The bartender mistakes him for a hitman, and he hires him to kill his wife. And then he goes to the wife, and he tells her about her husband's plot. And then he goes into a downward spiral of different events. And eventually the hitman shows up, and he's played by Dennis Hopper. And this is probably, I may have saw Dennis Hopper in Speed before this, but this is one of my first times seeing him in a movie, and I really enjoy his performance here. At first, he seems like a nice guy, but then as the movie goes on, you see he's very opportunistic psychopath. Similar to his character in Blue Velvet that I later saw, but it's not quite as extreme. It's like a toned down version of that, which is maybe more easily digestible because his character comes off a little bit more likable. And so Nicolas Cage's character, and his flaw is he is too nice of a guy, but also not nice enough, and he ends up in this situation that just goes out of control. So take a look at the movie if you get a chance. If you want to, thanks for watching. You probably already seen it really if you're watching this, but if you have seen it, I recommend taking a look at it again. But again, thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed already, if you would, and if you do subscribe, and I'll probably subscribe back to you anyway, but if you want to, just in the comments section, let me know you did it. Like, hey, yo, I subscribed to your page. I'll respond back to you, and I'll definitely go to your page and subscribe to it. Again, thanks for watching, and there it is, Red Rock West.